A very good day to all of you. Welcome to Tashu Tech channel. In this video, we will explore guidelines for implementation of 10 bagless days in school. These guidelines are released by NCERT. The concept of 10 bagless days was given in National Education Policy 2020. The idea behind 10 bagless day is to make them as integral part of the teaching learning process rather than as an add-on to the existing scheme of studies of education from class 6 to 8th. It will not only reduce the boundaries between the bookish knowledge and the application of knowledge, but will also expose children to the skill requirements in the work areas, thus helping them to decide the in future career path. Every student will take a fun course during class 6 to 8 that gives a survey and hands-on experience of a sampling of important vocational crafts such as carpentry, electric work, metal work, gardening, pottery making, etc. All students will participate in a 10 bagless day period sometime during class 6 to 8, where they intern with local vocational experts such as carpenters, gardeners, potters, etc. Bagless days will be encouraged throughout the year for various types of enrichment activities. Children will be given periodic exposure to activities outside school through visits to places or monuments of historical, cultural and tourist importance. 10-day bagless education program for class 6 to 8 students will be helpful not only in knowledge acquisition but also in developing values and multiple skill formation. The general objective of 10 bagless days is to help the children to experience joyful learning with fun. In specific term, the objective of 10 bagless days are given in guidelines. Now we will see methodology for 10 bagless days. To meet the desired objectives during 10 bagless days in the school, the teacher will conduct outdoor as well as indoor activities. Important activities may include educational tours, field visits, experiments, natural explorations, surveys and case studies, interviews involving community, parents. Detail of each and every activity for methodology is given in the guidelines. Now, planning is one of the essential parts of the implementation of 10 bagless days. Each school is supposed to prepare an annual work plan of indoor and outdoor activities to properly implement the activities in the school. Following points must be considered for planning. 10 bagless days activities can be accommodated in any number of slots in an annual calendar, but it is advisable to keep 2 or 3 slots. While developing an annual work plan, all the subject teachers may be involved. Indoor and outdoor activities may be clubbed in a day. As different activities are classified for attainment of a specific objective, it is advisable not to organize 2 activities with same objective together. Teachers will make an annual plan for outdoor and indoor activities in the schools in their academic calendar. Teacher will plan pre-activities first to be carried out prior to the activities. This will help the teacher and students to prepare themselves for carrying out the activities. Post-activity After the activities, teacher may prepare an overall report of the activities with the students. A suggestive format for developing an annual work plan is given in the guidelines. Implementation of annual plan. To properly implement and get the desired outcomes, different functionaries need to be involved with their appropriate roles. The main functionaries may include principal of the school, teachers of different subjects, students from class 6 to 8, parents, guardians of the students studying in the school, and community at large. The roles and responsibilities of all the functionaries is also given in the guidelines. Now, we will see the resources required for the implementation of indoor and outdoor activities. Generic resources may include physical or material resources, financial resources, and manpower resources. On the other hand, activity-based resources may include specific requirement of the activity under implementation. On an average, teachers and children spend around 6 hours a day and over 1000 hours a year in school. Minimum 10 days or 60 hours of the school time should be allocated to the activities for this program. It is suggestive that school can plan activities in 2 parts of 5 days each. Now, how to evaluate and assess the performance of the student in Bagless Day activities. The aim of the program is to expose students to various activities in fun mode. Teacher may observe the interest and attitude of the students in learning during this program. No marks or grades will be awarded to the students. All the teachers need to take special care for children with special need or Divyang. Generally, a special education teacher is appointed to take care of these students. A suggestive list of the activities with examples is also given in the guidelines. For all these activities, details are given. Name of the activity, type of the activity, time duration, skills to be developed, learning outcomes, material needed, instructions for teachers, instructions for students, methodology, assessment, and career opportunities. In this way, all the activities are given in the guidelines. The link of this guideline is also given in the description box of this video. All the schools are requested to kindly implement 10 bagless days in your school. All the teachers are requested to motivate your students to participate in all the activities during 10 bagless days. That's all from this video. Thank you very much.